Hello everyone, and we are live. Welcome to episode 47, my Friday night live stream series. And tonight I'm joined by four fantastic guests like always. First up we've got Andy, Forgotten About the Movies.
Hey everyone.
Next up we have Delboy joining us. And next up we have Keith from Euphoria Pictures.
Hello everyone.
And lastly we have Nigel, Rockgod 2004.
Hi. We're seeing a lot of that tonight.
Thank you all so much for joining me as always. Really do appreciate it.
I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for having us, Scott.
Thank you for having me on.
No worries, guys. Pleasure as always. And before we get into comments, what have you all been watching recently? Andy, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Not too many films this week. Well, since Wednesday. I watched one the other night with Angelina Jolie and Sean Connery called Playing by Heart. That was a good movie. I quite enjoyed that for what it was. I watched a movie with James Spader last night as well called Critical Care with Helen Mirren.
I don't know that one.
Didn't rate that one too highly. Just thought it was bang average. And I've started watching, I'm about an hour into it, a movie called Above Suspicion with Kim Cattrall and Christopher Reeve.
Nice.
Yeah, Kim Cattrall. All I'm going to say is wow. There's not many scenes in there with her clothes on. Let's put it that way.
Oh wow!
Were you like that at the screen?
But in all fairness, Kim Cattrall, I can't think of many movies where she actually has clothes on.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's true.
But, yeah, that's it.
No,
Awesome.
Never heard.
I recognise the cover.
I think it was one of the last films he did before he had his accident.
Oh,
wow.
Right, okay.
Oh, right.
So yeah, I think that was about 1996.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I saw him do a remake of Rear Window when he was in his wheelchair. It was a remake of Hitchcock's Rear Window. He was the actual person looking out the back window, seeing all the stuff going on.
Is that the Johnny Depp one?
No, that's where Christopher Reeve was the photographer.
Oh, he was right. Okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that was, and he was actually all up in his, with all his, because obviously it was after the accident. So
Wow.
played probably a good part, really.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's about it. That's all I've been watching.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Some really cool watches, my friend.
Thanks, Scott.
No worries. And what about yourself, Delboy?
Yeah, I've watched mostly old stuff though. I watched A Kiss Before Dying. It's an old one with Sean Young and Matt Dillon. Thriller, not too bad, but average really. I watched Brightburn, a bit newer.
Nice.
Wasn't bad. Elizabeth Banks was in that. It's sort of like if Superman actually happened, but actually he's an evil little bastard. That's bright. That's what Brightburn is.
I like that.
I watched Jewel on Tuesday because mine arrived, and I wanted to see what it was like, because the last time I had Jewel was a steelbook of the DVD. Believe it or not, it was quite a few years ago. Dennis Weaver is in that. That's a brilliant film. I haven't watched the TV version. I watched the theatrical cut. So I'm not quite sure if it's pan and scan. It seemed like I think it's pan and scan for the TV one, 1:3:3 ratio. So I'm pretty sure that's TV. And then I watched the Criterion version of Blowout. I've been meaning to watch Blowout for a long time.
Great movie.
So 2 brilliant films, 2 average ones. And I finally caught up with the TV program called Newsreader, which I quite liked last year, because I quite like things like broadcast news and things like that, that are in film wise. And this one is set in Australia in the 80s this time. It was the 70s before. And of course they do enactments of what stuff was going on in the world news. So it ties in with what's going on in the news desk behind the scenes with all the stuff that was going on in the 80s. when it was being, for the actual crimes and things. So yeah, not too bad a visual week really for me.
Nice.
Bad.
Nice.
Awesome stuff there, boys. Some really cool watches there, my friend.
Thank
What
you.
about no worries? What about yourself, Keith?
Nigel, put your hands over your ears, will you? You won't like any of this. So The Sound of Music I watched last night.
Oh, sorry.
I tell you one thing: if that movie gets a 4K release, it could potentially be one of the greatest looking 4K discs, because the Blu-ray was almost 3-dimensional. That's
Wow.
Oh wow!
great that movie looks on Blu-ray. So I can only imagine what the 4K can be, what they could do on that. So
My
yeah,
dad loved that film.
The greens at the beginning would just be outstanding, weren't they? I mean,
oh my God, there's just so much depth to the picture. It's unbelievable.
but Bob Wise did an absolute fantastic film,
Oh.
really. I mean, so
I couldn't find one flaw on the Blu-ray. I'm not kidding. Not one flaw. It looked that good. It was just mind blowing. Then I watched another movie called The Family Stone. My God, there's serious cast in that movie. It's just a lovely kind of. It's a real kind of heartwarming, very sad kind of Christmas movie. I was blubbering at the end of it. I'm not going to lie. I was in bits at the end of it. So I watched Family Stone, and the other one I watched was Drive Me Crazy, Dutch. It's known as in America. It's another type of planes, trains, and automobiles movie. I actually spoke about it in the last stream. And
you put me onto that film, Keith.
Sorry?
You put me onto that film, and I absolutely had a blast with it.
We were watching it last night, Andy. Yeah. The scene in the bed. Remember the bed kept falling?
Yeah,
it had us in fucking tears every time we watched that scene. Just have us in tears. But it's yourself, Andy. It's almost identical to Planes, Trains.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. But it's I won't say it's as good, but it's close. Yeah. It's very close, So another good John Hughes movie. So I watched them 3 last night.
Awesome stuff. Keep some really good watches there, my friend.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to watching that. What was it, Dutch or Drive Me Crazy?
Yeah, Drive Me Crazy. Yeah.
Awesome. Definitely going to check that one out. Sounds really good.
Sorry, Scott. Before you go on, sorry, Andy. Where did you get it by any chance?
I got a DVD of it off eBay.
Right, because I was actually watching it on a memory stick. I couldn't even get it on DVD.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it is under the Dutch title.
Okay. Right, I'll have a look for it then.
Look for a Dutch DVD.
Okay.
I think mine is an import, but because I know it is one of them films that's a pain in the arse to get hold of.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. I'll keep an eye out for the DVD. Sorry, Scott.
No worries, Keith. All good. What about yourself, Nigel?
I apologise if I'm repeating myself, because I'll be saying what I said on Pete, and I don't know if I've muddled the week before I was in with these. But watch The Exorcist again.
Awesome.
On the watch along with your good self. What a film. What a fucking film that was. I need to watch the theatrical cut again now to make sure the discs are right. Violent Night, I had an absolute fucking blast. That's so funny. Loved it.
Awesome.
Absolutely loved it. Far better than I expected, especially when you consider I ordered it thinking it was a horror film. I think that it does have elements of horror in it, mind, I must admit.
Okay.
I watched the Scream Factory release of Creepshow, which is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Oh my God, I watched the Scream Factory Carrie. That looks absolutely glorious.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. I could not believe how good that looked.
I'm very surprised to hear you say that, Nigel, because that movie kind of had that history of it, kind of had that, like a soft lens look.
Yeah, it's got that haze.
Yeah.
But my God, it's nowhere near as grainy as what I was expecting it to be. It just looks phenomenal. I loved it. The colours, you know, in the actual dance scene when she starts and the red and the blue lights come on.
Yeah.
Oof, wait till you see that.
Nice.
And I'm assuming that the upcoming Arrow one will be the same transfer, because they're in cahoots, aren't they, sometimes? Arrow with.
Yeah.
I watched Megan on 4K, it looks beautiful, absolutely stunning. That one.
Awesome.
Oh,
I watched Jewel last night,
Nice.
which was absolutely phenomenal. What I didn't know is it normally plays. It's Universal have started doing this thing now where when the film finishes, it just automatically plays the special features.
Oh.
And the first special feature on this is the TV version. Now, I thought the TV version was just exactly the same, but square TV format.
Yeah, yeah.
It starts differently. It didn't start with the car reversed out the garage and driving. It just started with the car driving in the desert, and then Jewel come up, totally different font, and was red. So I don't know if it's a different cut. There might be bits in it that aren't in that one. It might be a genuine TV version. I don't know. So I'm going to watch that one.
So I didn't watch your unboxing on that because I don't watch unboxings of editions that I don't have myself.
That's all right, mate.
Because I don't want to spoil it. But is it a flimsy box?
No, not really.
No, it's. I think it's a bit better than.
It's not Indiana
kind
Jones.
Of flimsy, yeah. It's not much better. It's a bit better than Jaws 2, but not much.
Good. Okay. That's something.
It's not too bad.
You're less than the Warner and more than the Indiana Jones, that was just a piece of shit.
Kind of in the middle, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched George and Mildred, the movie.
What's that like, Nigel? I really want to watch that, to be fair.
I really enjoyed it. It's not as funny as the TV series, but it's still really enjoyable. I swear to God, them two. Look at them.
Yeah, brilliant.
Kenneth Cope's quite funny in it. I didn't really get on with the
go for this. To go for this romantic weekend in this posh London hotel. It does start at the beginning. You do see the family next door. Tristram is in it.
Yeah.
With the mum and the dad, but not for long.
This woman
and of all people, George gets mistaken for this fucking big gangster boss thing. Or like some hey, Jesus Christ.
He's supposed to be an assassin that they give a letter to. It's almost like North by Northwest.
My God.
But it's just that there's this woman that comes on to George, and you can just tell, George, there's no way that this woman would come on to you.
She tries to get into his fucking pants.
Yeah,
Fuck off, starting already, you fucking StreamYardy cunt. And then there's a bloke trying to get into Mildred.
Yeah.
I was looking for his white fucking stick.
Takes her for a meal in the main hotel restaurant. Yeah.
But yeah, it's different. I tell you what, as well, I noticed the street where they live, it's different. It's different houses, different road. They can't have been able to get the other house that they used before, and they've had to go somewhere else. But that was just by the by. But I've just noticed it.
The Man About the House film is closer to the TV, and George and Mildred, the film, is further away. But I think it's better for that, if you see what I mean, because it seems like it's a different thing.
It's kind of similar. It's just the fact that they go away. It's not just in the house all the time. They actually go away, and it shows them outside. And fucking Mildred nearly knocked some poor bloke over.
I think the funniest thing about Man About the House, if I remember rightly, is they have to go to Thames Television.
Fuck. Sorry, don't mind me.
That's all right. They have to go to Thames Television, and there's all these stars that suddenly appear, like Spike Milligan and all that sort of stuff, when they're going past their dressing rooms to get to the studio to get to this filming of this TV show that they have to get to. That was quite fun. Man About the House, yeah.
That is a good
show. I can't remember much about the programme of that because I was only a kid, but I know I did used to watch it, but I don't have a massive memory apart from the cast. I didn't remember them being in it.
When you speak to Jake and when you speak to Ryan next, you've got an account to my Synology drive. They're all on there, so just help yourself.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
But awesome stuff there, Nigel. Some really great watches there, my friends.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. And before we get into the comments, everyone's links in the description box down below. Give all these guys a sub because they all have amazing channels.
Cheers, Scott.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
that, mate.
much, sir.
Thank
Are
you
you not
very much
bothered
for
at
that,
telling us
Baz.
what you've watched? Like,
Oh shit, yeah.
he fucking does this all the time.
I do. But yeah, no worries, guys. But I haven't really watched anything, to be fair. So, but there was one film that I did forget to mention on Pizza that I did watch the other day, and that was Carry On Spying. First time watch for me. That film's hilarious. I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was one of the better ones that I've seen so far, and I've really enjoyed every single one of them so far. To be fair, so yeah, I had a great time watching that.
I've had a few people say they didn't enjoy that one for some reason, but I thought it was really funny especially for one of the black and white ones.
It's really good. I really liked it. Yeah, definitely.
I'm looking forward to your review though of Once Upon a Time in the West from one of your subscriber packages that you got. That looked lovely, and I've been waiting for Nigel to see it. It's one of my favourite films. So I'm just.
Oh, you got like a box DVD of it, didn't you?
I did, yes. And again, massive thank you to Carlos for doing that for me. If you're
I've seen
watching,
that.
really
Oh man, you need to watch Witness.
I do, yes. I'm going to probably watch that this weekend. To be fair, I'm really looking forward to watching that. Sounds incredible for what I've heard. So yeah, looking forward to it. And the only other film I watched was The Exorcist, which of course I watched with you, Nigel, and that was a great time. Really enjoyed rewatching that. Definitely preferred it a lot more this time round. Actually thought it was really creepy and quite tense at times as well, to be fair. Really
I did
good
very
film.
briefly doze off again, sat up this time, so
Yeah.
I think I missed about 30-40 seconds before I woke up, before I fell off the fucking chair.
Yeah.
Told you, I can't. These late nights are getting too late now. I have to be in bed.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's old age, Nigel.
I think that's what it is, you know.
It's happening to me as well.
Yeah.
Catches up with everyone in the end, definitely. All late nights and stuff. But yeah, that's about everything for me. But first comment we have up is Slipknot fan. Hello, mate. Great to see you.
Mate, how are you?
Thank you for joining.
Hello, hand pink waving. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. He always puts that, but I don't actually know what it means. But he also says, question part 1. Have you guys seen Michael Mann's Keep, 1983? Starring Jürgen Prochnow, Ian McKellen, Gabriel Byrne and Scott Glenn. Mann's vision was compromised by studio interference leading him. And he also says, part 2, to dismiss his film, although compromised, I love the film. And I see a 4K director's cut, that is, if Mann can add backward material which studio removed to a shortened runtime. Thoughts? That would be quite cool to see a director's cut. I haven't actually seen the film, but I've heard it is quite good, to be fair. I do really like his films, so I do need to watch that one. But yeah, I think if any studio interferes with a film, it would always be good to see a director's cut of a film, just to see how the director originally intended the film to be. I think it's always good when people do bring out sets like that, definitely. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I watched it not too long ago. I think it was maybe the tail end of last year or the beginning of this year. And I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. It's definitely flawed. It's definitely got its issues. But overall, yeah, I had a good time with it. I think because of Michael Mann's experience with making that film, he's kind of disowned it. He just kind of like wants nothing to do with it because he had such a nightmare. I think his initial cut was something like 5-6 hours long, something like that. And the studio, the studio wasn't happy with that at all. And yeah,
can't imagine why.
It's kind of been shelved. I think him being associated with that film, and the only way to get hold of it is an Australian DVD, and it costs a fucking bomb. But I forked out the money for it, but I did enjoy it. Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really glad you enjoyed it. Great to hear. What about yourself, Delboy?
I've been trying to think whether I'm pretty sure I've seen it because it's 1983, and I watched just about every film that was coming out in the 80s. But I've been trying to think of the cover. Did it have a cover of a gate on the front?
It says The Keep, and I think between the two E's there's like a little doorway.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've seen it because I can remember things when I can think the cover in my head, if you see what I mean. when it comes to studio interference, I hate it.
Yeah.
I think that there's only so much, therefore, that the director and the editor sitting down together can do when they say, right, it's got to be done in this time scale, because then they have to look at the shooting script of everything and cut it down. I can imagine just how frustrating that's going to be, because all the studios want and all they ever have is money, and the shorter the time, the more showings they can have during the day. So I hate it when that happens. Yes, let's hope for a 4K. Let's hope we get all the extra bits in. It'd be really nice from the studio's point of view to give him carte blanche over his own outtakes to put them back in and say, look, we want you to put your name back to this. Go mad, and do that. But I doubt that'll happen either. It's a shame.
Yeah, I do agree with that. To be fair, it's always a shame when studios interfere with films and stuff. But yeah, awesome stuff, Delboy. What about yourself, Keith?
I've never seen the movie. I know the cover so well, right back from my VHS days. I remember it so well. But again, it's kind of one of them, kind of like the Kindred that when I was talking about there a couple of weeks ago, it kind of just passed me by. But I absolutely agree with what Delboy said when it comes to studio interference. No good ever comes from it. Having said that, if it was, if this first cut was originally 5 hours, then maybe the studios might have had to step in to do something about that. That's absolutely ridiculous, you know. But like I want to see the movie, but Jesus Christ, there's no way I'm going to sit down and watch a 4-hour cut of the movie, So I'd love to see a director's cut, but let's be realistic about it. But he's a great director, and it's funny when Andy was talking about the way he kind of disowns the movie. It kind of reminds me of John Carpenter, the way he feels about The Fog, and that because he had similar troubles as well. It was either a screen testing that was done on it or the studio executives looked at it, and apparently they hated the first cut of it, and he had to do a lot of reshoots to it. And John Carpenter, he doesn't kind of look upon that movie very fondly, so I can understand why Michael Mann is somewhat similar with that movie.
Yeah, but definitely, I do agree with 5 hour runtime for a film like that would be quite ridiculous, to be fair, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome stuff, Keith.
Yes.
What about yourself, Nigel?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I reckon it's going to be slow. I might have seen bits on the telly years ago, but for some bizarre reason, when I was at Record Store Day one year, I bought the fucking soundtrack.
Oh my God!
How strange!
That's unbelievable.
I don't quite know why I bought it. I think it was because it's Tangerine Dream, and then when I heard some of Tangerine Dream stuff, I thought, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So needless to say, it's still fucking sealed. I never opened the bastard.
Wow. I've done that before. I've done that with Silent Running. I bought the soundtrack of Silent Running without never seeing the movie, and I have to admit, when I seen the movie, I was blown away by it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, it really was.
I can't stand the song in Silent Running. The song in Silent Running when they're doing all the tending of all the plants with the little robot. Can't stand that song, but I have got the soundtrack and the box of that one. The box film 4K version that came out.
Yeah, there is some strange music in it.
Yeah.
This came out, I think, the same year as what the Foo Fighters one did. When they did the Bee Gees stuff, the DGs, I think that was the year.
Wow.
And I've never noticed it as well, but there's some nice embossed artwork on the cover there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice, to be fair.
Oh.
And even on the back, the whatever that is embossed as well.
Nice.
And the logo, the keepers as well.
I'm starting to see
but
why you got
it. Open the fucker now because Tangerine Dream are a bit on the shit side.
Yeah, I got the.
I probably
CD.
will play one day, see what it's like.
I haven't got the vinyl. I've got the CD of that one because it's a Tangerine Dream. I've got the Tangerine Dream albums.
What did I get of theirs? Oh no, I got. Is it Rubicon where it's like a blue pool with a drip?
Yeah,
one of the biggest piles of shit I've ever heard. So I sent the
you might have got you might have got Legend as well because there's 2 scores to Legend. One's Jerry Goldsmith, one's Tangerine Dream.
I did want the Firestarter one from them because that is some gorgeous music in Firestarter. That's them.
Absolutely. I agree, yeah.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Have you got Matt Chat saying, well, chaps, thank country, it's Friday, hope you're keeping
Absolutely.
well. Thank
Hey,
you for
David, how are
joining,
you, mate?
Good evening, Mr. Chats.
And we've got Marvel fan here. Hello, mate.
All right, mate, how are you?
All right, mate.
And we've got Nigel here. Hello, mate, saying hi. It's
Hey,
that
man,
time.
thanks, how are you?
Hi, guys. And he also says, sausage surprise. I can't stick around too long, but I will watch the full stream on playback. Nonetheless, have a great stream, guys. Thank
Cheers,
you,
man. I
Nigel.
appreciate it.
Enjoy your sausage surprise.
Yeah. Matt
Yes,
Chat
the
says,
surprise is there's no sausage in it. Is that it?
I don't know. Depends what sausage he's on about.
Well, yeah.
does, yeah.
You'd never tell on you, can you? Really?
No, you can't, no.
That's the first thing I said. And I was there to myself, I don't even have to say it because I know Nigel's going to say it.
Yeah.
You thought the fucking same. Never mind. Put it all on me.
We got Matt Chat saying, Nigel, did you got to see the Nazis convention of the Dead Jealous? Was it good?
Oh, I swear to God, it was fantastic. When we got there, we thought it was going to be like 2 or 3 rooms. It wasn't. You walked in, and it was just the one room, and it looked like it was only like posters and stuff on the wall, but it looked like you'd walked into an old video shop that actually had an original Globe video sign up.
Nice.
To the point where the Globe video, you could see that the logo had like wrinkled in the weather, the sun of the heat. And the guy who owned this, apparently it was only a fraction what he had. They had some original X rentals there as well. They had a pre-certificate Dawn of the Dead. They had an X rental The Shining with the original old cover.
Nice.
They had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre X rental. It's just stuff like that. And you could pick these up and handle them and stuff. Like you weren't just like looking behind sort of cabinets that were there. And instead of using real posters, he had a lot of these video nasty posters reproduced, but very fucking well reproduced. And they looked fantastic. And then like on the back wall below the global video, he had framed an original Certificate X UK quad poster of Phantasm.
Oh, nice. Wow.
That must be worth a canny bit.
It would be.
He had a big cinema poster. It was more like not a one sheet, it was wider. Of Cannibal Ferox it was a foreign country though, because I think it said Cannibal Feroz. I don't know if it was Spanish or what. And then he had it was just so good to look at. When we got there, John Hall was already there, and I'd never met him before. And what a lovely fella he was. And he was there long before we got there, and we were in there good hour or so, hour and a half maybe. And when we left, he was still in there, and he'd been there about 4 or 5 fucking days on the trot. I don't think he wanted to go home. But it was apparently it's been a big success, and we're hoping that they do it again. And with that stuff only being a fraction of what he actually owns, I'm hoping he brings like different stuff.
That's good. Well, if it was such a success, chances are it will happen again.
Yeah, I do hope so.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, really, really, we had a great day out. Yeah, it's good. Better than good.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. That's great to hear, and I really enjoyed watching your videos with John and Michael and all that good stuff.
Before I got blocked.
Before I got blocked, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you showed Centra, was it?
You what, sorry?
Well, what happened to your video? You said something about what you showed Centra or something at the start of it. What was it?
Right. When we went to see it was the first episode of Ovita Same Pet that they showed on the cinema, for God's sake, even though it was shot on video. So when it came on, Laura just recorded the beginning. It was like the central logo and the opening song. We were talking 20, 25 seconds. And it wasn't the song. It wasn't even the song. It was the visuals with the fact that there was pictures there. It went, copyright, ITV. So they blocked it.
Yeah.
And then about 3 days later, I started getting messages of people saying, I think your video's unblocked. So I went on and I thought, fuck me, it's got 20 views. It has been. YouTube didn't tell me, though.
No.
But
That's
after
ridiculous.
that, I played the song again to show some of the photos. Because fucking Jimmy Nail turned up. He just walked in. It was
Wow.
unreal.
No. Because I was going to, when you put that video out, you know, playing about YouTube, I was going to message you and go, because I clicked on that video and it was there. And I was like, there's like
I
back in
was
YouTube.
40 fucking minutes long, and it wasn't just that. I'd done the entire day because like we were so busy that day. It was Laura's birthday. We did the video nasty thing. We came home from Newcastle. We had to drive back home to feed the dog, have something to eat, and then we had to drive back up to Newcastle. But when I got back, I had mail to open, so I did some unboxings as well. Went back, and then took the photos and stuff like that. So I did this long video. It took me fucking ages to edit it. Bang! I was like, you bastards!
Yeah.
Wow.
It did give me the opportunity. I could either cut that bit out. It said you can cut this out now and post it. And I was like, why the fuck should I when there's people go on and post episodes of stuff and get away? I went, no. So I clicked, no, fair use.
Yeah.
So they said, right, well, if ITV haven't replied within 30 days, we'll just reinstate your video. 3-4 days later, there it is. But they haven't said to me, oh, they've okayed it. It still says copyrighted,
Right.
which is fair enough. But they did say to me, it won't affect the channel. It's like, it's not a strike or anything like that. I was like,
Okay.
I should open up for a 20-odd fucking second clip of a Telly's titles, main titles at the beginning, and that was it.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a guy on YouTube that's done all of the introductions for the ITV network through the years from 1950 to now for every single county, and he said his one for Central was blocked.
Wow.
He had to get it undone as well during the recording of it. He said he thinks the reason for it is that ATV was such a recognized symbol. If you remember, it was the 3 bells that went ding 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 when ATV.
Yeah.
Right, Central was the first time they'd used computer graphics. I think it was a circular moon with the colours along the left-hand edge with the white coming in, and it went Central. And apparently they spent an awful lot of money because it was Thames Television that paid for the graphics, because Central had only just got enough money to bring up the franchise. So I think they copyrighted it for a long time. Wow. But he said he didn't have to do too much fighting and got it back as well. So I was hopeful for you, but that was mentioned.
I'm not going to say yes, cut it and post it. I'm going to fucking contest this, you bastards.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Well, I did now, seems it's up in full. But the thing is, now I'm worried now people who've missed it are going to miss it because it's like 5 or 6 videos back now.
Yeah.
I would have taken it down, Nigel, and just re-uploaded it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that, but then I thought, what if the same thing happens again? It's getting it redone, and they go, right, this is twice you've done this, you fucker, you're getting us right now. So I thought, no, I'll leave it.
Do a 2-second edit in it and put the remastered version.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care. The bit as well, it was a shitty video clip from a phone. It wasn't even like as though it was in HD or out like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Still bastards.
Bellends, Nigel, they are. Absolute bellends, mate.
Complete and utter.
Defo. And we've got Jake here. Hello, Jake. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And he says, hello, motherfuckers. Hope you guys are well. Was thinking about dyeing my hair. Any colour suggestions?
Pink.
Fucking pink.
I said pink. There you go.
I'm going to go blonde. Don't know why, but there you go. What about yourself, Andy?
I don't know, I'd probably say blonde as well.
Yeah. No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Keith?
Something just popped into my head, something that was shown to me there the other day. Did you see the video of the young kid showing his father a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo, and he said, I want my hair to look like his?
No, I don't think I have,
it cuts, and you see the kid going into the mirror. I can't believe you've done this. And the kid went up to the mirror, and his head is completely skint, and there's just a bit at the front where he has a bit of hair, and he showed your man, the father showed the phone. He said there's only one Ronaldo. They showed the picture of the old Brazilian Ronaldo who had the skin.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was brilliant. Sorry, colour your hair. I don't go rainbow. Multiple colours.
Awesome stuff, Keith.
Half pink, half green, I think.
Absolutely.
I started my blonde.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the first one. It's blonde.
Oh, right.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. We'll have to check that out, definitely. We've got Jake saying... And we've got Jake saying, anyone planning to watch Thanksgiving? I really want to see it. Heard great things. I probably will watch this film, to be fair. I am hearing really good things about it. Probably won't get a chance to see it at cinema, but I will 100% get it when it comes out on physical media. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I might go see it Sunday or Monday. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Hope you enjoy it. What about yourself, Delboy?
Yeah, I mentioned it a couple of streams ago. I think in Pete's stream that I want to go and I want to see the film. I said I doubt I'd see it in the cinema. It's just one of those ones that I will get to watch, and it'll be on physical media or some other way, but it won't be at the cinema, unfortunately. And that's definitely now at the moment as well, with things going on at the moment. So yeah, I look forward to seeing that physical media.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. What about yourself, Keith?
Oh, absolutely. I've been waiting for this ever since the Grindhouse movies came out. So that was always a no-brainer. I spoke about it already on a stream, but that trampoline scene, I need to see it. I need to see if it's as bad as I imagine it's going to be.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Keith. Hope you enjoy it. What about yourself, Nigel?
I've heard good stuff about it. Somebody told me, I can't remember what it was about though, but I'm intrigued. I definitely want to see it. I'm intrigued about this trampoline scene. I think you told us about it before, Keith. But yeah, I fancy it.
I'm so surprised that you don't remember the trailer from the Grindhouse movies. Check out the trailer. No. It's incredible. Check it out. It's on not Death Proof. It's on Planet Terror.
That might be why, because I've only watched that once or twice. It's just
right. Just check out the trailer and just look at that trampoline, because they show it in the trailer. The trampoline scene. It's shocking.
Wow. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Hope you enjoy it when you watch it.
Thank you, sir.
Andy like stuff here. Hello, mate. He says we should guess when the stream starts. 8:15 is mine. You weren't too far off, to be fair. So well done there. Have we got Gary from St. Gin here? Hello, mate. Great to see you
Gary.
as always.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey up.
He says a very good evening to you, gentlemen. Looking forward to the stream tonight as always. Thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Have we got Eden Smith here? Hello, thank you for joining. Really appreciate
it. That's my fiance.
I thought it was, to be fair.
Yeah.
Come on, did she come on?
Good evening, Mrs. Keith.
What's that?
Yeah, I think. Did she come out?
Good evening, Mrs. Keith.
And we got she says, hi everyone, what is your favourite musical? I think it's quite an easy one for me to be fair. It's got to be Grease. I love Grease so much. It's such a fun film. And it's got an absolutely quality soundtrack. Really do enjoy the songs in it. And Grease is the word that you heard. Grease is the time, it's the place, it's the motion.
I think he sounds like his fucking throat needs greasing.
Scott Zuko. Danny the movie critic.
What was the wasn't there a porno for Grease? I think it was called Grease. You're the one that I bunked.
Oh, fucking hell. Hopelessly devoted to your wang.
But what about yourself, Andy? What is your favourite musical?
Mine is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Oh,
wow.
I love the
Nice.
songs in that film.
My God.
God, it's so funny.
it is a good film, to be fair. I do really enjoy that one. Really funny. Awesome stuff, Andy. Great choice there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries. What about yourself, Delboy?
There's so many that I like, actually, because, there's things like, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and, like Willy Wonka, and all of that sort of stuff. But
Willy Wonka.
yeah, Willy Wonka. But the one I'm going to go with is Rocky Horror Picture Show, because I didn't like it at first, but then I went to the theater to see it, and the second time I went to the theater, I dressed up as Frankenfurter with fishnet stockings and a pants.
I need to see photographic evidence of this.
Yeah, I have. And this is when I lived in Manchester, and of course, the thing about going to the theater and
that was before he dressed up for the show.
and the thing about it is that when you go to the theater, all the audience join in with the narrator, which you don't get in the film, and I think that's the reason why I like it now more than I did when I first saw it as a film thing. So yeah, I'm going to go with Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. Really good choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
There's too many. Like Delboy said there, Willy Wonka. Grease is probably is my favorite. If I'm completely honest. One that everyone seems to forget about, I think, Little Shop of Horrors is actually very enjoyable musical as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I actually love the Mamma Mia movies. Believe it or not, I'm a huge fan of them. I get a lot out of them movies. Greatest Showman, I thought was incredible as well.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick up my favorite, I'd have to go with Grease.
What was the follow-up to Saturday Night Fever? That was a
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Awesome stuff there, Keith.
Xanadu as well.
Oh, Xanadu, yeah, I think that's quite good, to be fair. Great choices there, Keith.
Soundtrack,
Really
yeah. Film. Oh.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, yeah.
About the best thing in Xanadu, no word of a lie. The soundtrack's great, but in the film, only the Don Bluth animation, where there's the animated scenes. I think he went on to do Space Ace and Dragon's Lair as an arcade machine, by the way. It's all Don Bluth animation. He used to work for Walt Disney and moved away.
Okay.
That animation is great. There's a fairy scene, I think, with they turn into cartoons and go through this.
Yes, yeah.
It's quite good, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, great choices there, Keith. Really good stuff there, my friend.
Thank you.
No worries. What about yourself, Nigel?
Grease for me, definitely.
Awesome stuff. Great choice.
The porno or the normal version?
Both.
The one with Johnny T. That could be either, couldn't it, really?
The more grease, the better, is what I've heard.
Johnny T and Onge.
Is it called oil? Is it called oiled or something?
Greased up.
We've got Gary saying, who is your favourite double act from any movie? Oh, that's a great question.
Easy for me.
All right, what's your choice, Delboy?
Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, great choice, to be fair. Really good. I'm not too sure, to be fair. Andy, who would you pick?
Does it have to be like a double act that you've known as a double act, or just like two leads who are amazing?
Yeah,
both, I guess. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Because you wouldn't count. You wouldn't count, would you, Steve Martin and John Candy as being a double act, but they are in that film, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
But then could you name a double act that was like a franchise then?
Oh,
Like,
no, don't use that word. Series.
What double? Could you not say like Mel Gibson and
Danny Glover?
Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Glover.
I thought of them.
Yeah.
I was
I would
going
have
to
thought
say,
so, yeah, because they did like 4 films together
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the series.
Yeah.
Not the McDonald's, the series.
I've still got my book of franchises. Look here, look.
Say that word again, you'll be wearing that up your fucking ass.
Hey. I went.
Yes, that's exactly the noise you'll make.
It fit. It's trouble.
Who do you choose, Andy?
I was going to say Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels and Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Two of them.
That's
very good. That's very good. That's very good.
Great choice, Andy. Good stuff there. Maybe Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy in 48 Hours. I really like them in that film. I still need to see the sequel, but I've heard the sequel is actually really good, to be fair. And they did great in that. What was it you said, Keith? Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, was it?
Mel Gibson, yeah, that's John Carpenter and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You see, during the 80s, I would have said things like Richard Pryor and
Gene Wilder.
Yes, that's a good
one.
one.
Don't fucking forget that I haven't given my answer, you little cunt.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I was just going to say I said Laurel and Hardy because it's the earliest double act that I remember, and I saw it with my dad, so I've got sort of sentimental reasons for choosing them. You know.
Awesome stuff. And Nigel, who are you going to choose?
It may well be Laurel and Hardy for exactly the same reasons. But then again, I'm going to give also like sort of a very close second or a joint first to Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Nice. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great actors and great films as well.
Oh, by the way, please make me last if it helps, Nigel. I didn't mean to interrupt. That wasn't my intention at all.
Make me last.
Yeah.
I thought you meant make me last longer.
So that I don't take away one of his possible ones, because
I'm always fucking last. Always.
No, sorry, Nigel.
Yeah, this one's
a cunt. I'm sure you do it deliberately.
Fucking week.
I want to be fucking number 2, but I never am. Andy just sits there. Look at him, the smug fuck. I'm second, and you aren't, fatty.
I'll swap it round next week, definitely, so it makes it a bit more fair. There we go.
Right. I'll hold you to that, you fucker.
No, I will, I promise. And we've got Mike from Did You See That? Hello, mate. Great to see you here. And there we go. He says, Scott! Andy! Nige! Keith! And Delboy!
See, that's the order it should be, you see.
Got Andy, Nige. Oh, it's the exact same order. I didn't even realise that, to be fair. And we've got Mike saying that I hope you guys are doing well.
Doing great, man.
Doing very good. Thank you.
We certainly are, Mike!
Nice to see him in chat again as well.
Indeed, always great to see Mike here. And we've got Marvel fans saying, I see that the Monsters official YouTube channel is uploading full Monsters movies. Awesome stuff, mate. That's great to hear. I haven't seen any of the Monsters films before, actually, so I would like to.
I will watch them. I've took the hint.
I was going to say, Nige has got all of them, hasn't he?
He's already asked me once. He said, will you watch them next year? And I said, yes, meaning after the dreaded C word's over with.
Right. Hope you get round to watch it. Enjoy them, Nigel, mate, definitely. And we've got Mike saying, what's on Scott karaoke tonight? Well,
do you know, I read that there's what's on Scott's kebab tonight.
Scott's kebab.
These fucking gigs. I was like, oh, has he got a kebab? Filthy beast.
But I've already done Grease and just what anyone requests in the comment section, I guess. I suppose I'll do.
I'm trying to decide whether Keith's froze or he's just been very still.
Ghetto gospel.
Sorry, no,
worries.
sorry, I got a message from a friend of mine who got an email off Savvy about that Leon release. I'll say nothing more. I'll say it to you after the stream.
Oh,
Cool,
right.
yeah, no
Nice.
worries. We've got Buddy Tennant here. Hello, mate. Saying, hey, my
All
dog
right.
said, hello, you sexy beast on the panel.
Hey up, little old lady.
And we got Slipknot fans saying it's a nice day for a white wedding.
Oh, fuck. And that's exactly how he was saying it.
Indeed. And we got Buddy Tennant saying, question, Rob Scott beats 20 minutes lateness record from Wednesday. Not quite, but I might do it in the future, you never know. And we've got Gary saying, who would you like to see another Home Alone movie? Only this time Kevin McAllister is the father.
Fuck no.
No, but I wouldn't want to see it either, to be fair. I think there's way too many Home Alone films now.
I think it needs another 10 or 15 years hiatus, so it goes to another generation rather than so close to my generation.
If you
To
ever
me,
think that
anyway.
again, just watch Home Alone 3 and 4 again. You might realise and come to your senses.
Yeah, to be fair, those two films are awful. Well, actually, no, I
Just
haven't seen 4, but I've seen
fucking
the third one.
leave it alone. It's one of them. Leave it as it is.
I agree, Nigel.
You've had for me, you've had the next best thing to fucking Home Alone, and that's Violent Night, but for adults, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If you want another Home Alone film, watch that. You'll have a fucking blast.
No, there's another movie. There was another movie. Oh my god, what the fuck was it now? There was another movie I actually have. It's actually a horror movie, and a young kid is doing the killings in it, and it's done like Home Alone.
Oh, I've got it. The Babysitter.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck me. 3 words. I've got it with a slip. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. He even killed somebody with a paint cannon, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's it.
The baby walks along.
You've just gone and give the fucking game away saying who the killer is now, like, that's the twist, you motherfucker. What the call it?
The baby walks along construction yard stuff, doesn't it, and everything. It crawls along sort of like iron girders and things and stuff, doesn't it?
It's not all through the night, is it? No.
You better watch out. You better watch out. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What a film that is.
Yeah. Great movie.
I'll have to check that out, to be fair.
Oh, that would have pissed me off if you didn't remember what that was called then. That was getting on my... I hate that when you're trying to think of something you can't remember.
Yeah, I hate it as well. It annoys me when that happens as well, definitely.
I don't know what I was thinking of. I was thinking about these 2 people trying to steal a baby, and I can imagine this baby walking over sort of like construction
Baby's Day Out.
That's Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out.
Yeah.
Better watch out. So underrated.
Yeah. Took a gamble on it. Paid off.
It just seems to have slipped through the net. Nobody talks about it anymore.
It's weird. I bought that with another. I remember. I'll never forget that day. That I bought that movie, and I bought Open 24 Hours with it, and that's a very another underrated horror movie that no one talks about.
I've never heard of that one.
Open 24 Hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I know for a fact you'd love that movie. Oh my god, you would fucking love that movie. Check that out.
Wow.
Yeah, trust me, Nigel. You would go fucking apeshit over that one.
Oh my god, I want to see it now.
Yeah. Check it out. I think you'll like it.
Open 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I've not heard of that one, to be fair.
Doesn't even ring a vague bell.
It's very simple. Do you know what? Do you remember John Carpenter's Body Bags?
I love that. Yeah, I've got that.
Do you remember the first story with your one working out in a garage and it's out in the middle of nowhere? That's Open 24 Hours, but it's a full length. It's basically kind of the same setting. This girl has a past. You know, this boyfriend that treated her like shit. The boyfriend comes back, and it's kind of one of those stalking kind of slasher movies. But my god, it's brutal.
That sounds fucking horrific.
Yeah. I think you'll love it, Nigel.
Oh, I'll have to have a look for that.
Yeah,
never heard of it.
I think it's a good movie.
Awesome stuff. I'll have to give that a watch as well at some point as well. Definitely sounds really cool, that film. But Andy, would you like to see another Home Alone film?
No.
But
No, I would not.
No,
I'd
that's
stick
how
to-
you answer a question like that.
Yeah, I could
I just,
totally understand that.
I just stick to the first two.
Yeah,
I love both of them.
totally get that 100%. Awesome.
You reckon the
choice.
second one will get a 4K release, Andy?
I'd like it to. I reckon it would look fucking lovely.
Yeah, I do.
All the
York
shots of New York and that in it,
Yeah.
would look amazing. I think.
That shot where he's on top of the Twin Towers and the camera pulls away.
wow.
Yeah, it's
I
a
bet
great
that
shot.
would look fucking mint.
It's very eerie watching it now, but yeah,
Yeah, it is.
it does look amazing, even on Blu-ray.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that to get a 4K release, to be fair, definitely.
See, I've only got them on DVD, so that would be like a massive upgrade for me. First one looks gorgeous on 4K.
Yeah.
I was well
Oh,
impressed
the
with
rest
that.
looks amazing.
Would you like to see another Home Alone film, Keith?
Yeah, I'm like the boys. It's, you know what? It's they just can't capture what they captured with them two movies. Look, don't get me wrong. I would do anything to be able to watch another Home Alone movie that feels like them two movies, But it's not all about Kevin McAllister for me in them movies. It's Joe Pesci, and if you know, it's they need to be in it just as much as Kevin McAllister, So it's there's no way of recapturing what the magic that them two movies bring. Every time I watch them, every year, that music, that beautiful John Williams music, it just it just transports me. It's fucking incredible. It is. So I don't think I'd like to see any more.
That's fair enough. Can totally understand that, Keith. And we've got Gary saying, rumours have it HBO Max have bought the rights to the show with a new Salem's Lot to stream for next year. Anyone still interested in this movie? What are your thoughts? I was excited at first, but it's been delayed and just pushed back so much that I've sort of lost a bit of interest in it, to be fair. And I don't see it being anywhere nearly as good as the original TV movie. I really can't see it being that good. So I'll probably watch it, but I'm not too fussed about it. What about yourself, Andy?
I'm pretty much exactly the same. I don't think any remake of that could come as close to being as scary as that original TV movie. I mean, fucking hell. There's three key moments in that mini TV show that scare the shit out of me.
It's probably the same three as mine.
Yeah.
Probably all have the same three, to be fair.
I was looking at my window just then. I thought, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I have a fucking rocking chair sitting in front of me. No, I don't.
It's that one, the rocking chair and the corpse on the table.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, not the jumping on the grave on the actual coffin then.
No, not that. It's the window, the rocking chair, and the table.
Yeah, well, it was the rocking chair and the window that I had definite.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really good answer there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries. What about yourself, Delboy?
Oh, very easy. Salem's Lot's one of my favourite films. Anything else? Nah, not interested in. Next. Is that fast enough, Nigel?
It certainly is.
Fair enough, Delboy, and yeah, totally understand where you're coming from there, mate. What about yourself, Keith?
That movie has a serious amount of talent behind it. That new version. James Wan is behind it. I think the director of it directed one of the Annabelle movies as well. Like, there's a lot of horror talent behind that remake. I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'll tell you what's happening with me with this movie. There was one movie that's gotten a very similar treatment to this Salem's Lot remake, where the studios looked at it and were like, you know what? This is not getting a cinema release. We're going to send this out onto streaming or whatever it was. And it was Trick or Treat.
I was just going to say, is it Trick or Treat?
And I don't know why, but I have a niggling feeling this remake is going to be something similar. I think people are going to be watching it. They're going to watch it and go, "Why the hell did this not get a cinema release?" There's just too much talent behind it. Stephen King came out now as well and said he's seen it. He thought it was fantastic. But having said that, he is going to say that. But I always find Stephen King to be very honest and upfront when it comes to what he says about movies. So, yeah, I'm intrigued. I still want to see it. But it's never going to live up to the original.
No. Awesome stuff there, Keith. Really good answer there, my friend.
Thank you.
About yourself, Nigel.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. It's been that long that I'd forgot about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like everybody else. It's not going to be a patch on the original because that is, fuck me, what a film that is.
Yeah.
I've not even seen the one with Rob Lowe. I think I've got it on DVD somewhere, but I've never watched it.
It's awful. Oh.
Yeah, the cover kind of put me off. But people say, "Oh, it's really good, that one," but I'm not so sure. But yeah, like Keith said, if there's that much talent in it, it's kind of got to be seen, I suppose. But when you look at that original film, I just can't see anything being as scary as that fucking vampire played by Reggie Thingy, who passed away. I can never remember his last name.
No.
And like you say, the woman on the table, the Glick's mother, she's fucking creepy as hell. Jeffrey Lewis is amazing.
Jeffrey Lewis,
he makes one fucking horrific vampire, that bastard. And another scary part for me is when Ned Tibbets is in jail, and the door opens. That put the shit up me.
It was the one that died by being pushed onto all of those moose heads.
That was
lifted him up, walked all the way down and went right.
Yeah, that was David Soul's girlfriend's dad.
Yeah, that was it.
That's right.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really great answer there, my friend. And we've got Man27 here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here. So, hello, everyone. How's everyone's week been? Yeah, that's been very good. Thank you, mate. Thank you for asking.
It's been a good one.
Soon be Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Yeah.
Start it all over again.
Indeed. Yeah. And we got Bad Lieutenant, so nice film watch. West Myers Super Vixens had some interesting points in it.
Yeah, we know what the points were. Yeah.
I've not seen that.
Never heard of it.
No,
Russ Meyer. You know what sort of films Russ Meyer makes?
He doesn't do Frankie Bones, does he?
What's a Faster Pussycat Kill?
Bloody close. Yeah. All they are is just boobs jiggling about.
It's just women with massive tits.
Oh.
That's all his movies are.
There's no point watching them unless they're full of jizz.
He worked with Roger Corman, didn't he? We came out the same stable as Roger Corman, so Snuff.
Just not as good.
Oh yeah, not as good.
If you've seen it before, Andy?
No, I think the only one I've seen is Faster Pussycat Kill.
That's such a weird title.
Yeah.
Kill, yeah. You'd know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Why is it called Faster Pussycat?
I can't.
It's not really. There's not really
getting banged rigid.
There's not really a story from what I remember of it. It was really just it was jiggling about. That's all I remember about.
Yeah, it's.
Can you imagine watching that the fucking cinema? Tits, the end.
Yeah, that's it. That would be the script.
Tracking story. Jiggling titties.
Yeah. Bra busting, star-studded appeal. Yeah, you know.
Bra busting.
The Sun presents.
We got Slipknot fans saying Scott should sing "Oh Yeah, Boy Yellow" for everybody's day off. So I can't
Jesus Christ, please don't.
Is this a fucking Welcome to Scott's Friday night karaoke?
I can't even remember the lyrics, to be fair, so I might be singing that one. I think we've scared Keith off now as well.
Put a pair of glasses on, Michael.
I said, no, give him your glasses.
Have we got Matt Chat saying he's halfway through watching Mr. No Legs? There's a joke in there somewhere.
Oh dear. got to be legless to watch it and all that sort of shit. Yeah.
We got Carlos here. Hello, Carlos. Great to see you here, mate.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey,
Go
Carlos.
on, mate.
Says, hi, Mr. Friday Night Scott and Movie Critics live stream.
Mr. Friday
Andy,
Night.
Delboy, Keith, and Nigel. Thank you so
Fucking
much,
hell.
Carlos.
How's that for a gobful?
Have we got Gary Blu-ray Addict here? Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Hey, Gary.
Saying hi,
Hey, Gary.
gents. Sorry I never comment, but thank you for these streams. I always listen without fail on catch up when I'm working nights, driving another perfect lineup tonight. Oh, thank you so much, mate.
Oh,
Really
thank you,
appreciate
sir.
that.
No, thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it, mate.
Yeah.
And we've got Matt Chat saying, I've seen the guy who did George posters died. Has anyone seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
poster lights up like George? It's really nice. Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, Roger Castell. Absolutely
Oh.
good.
Oh, that's a shame.
The poor bugger never got to see his original artwork again before he died because it's been missing for years. He's been looking for it, trying to find it for years. People been helping him because the original's just gone missing, and he never got to find it.
Oh, that's
So was he
shame.
contractually then employed to do the mock-up and then wasn't given his artwork back? Is that what it was? It was owned by the property of Universal and then it just went missing.
I don't know whether it went on a display or something and got stolen or what. It just vanished and it's never been seen again. Some fucker's got it somewhere.
Many artists, you see, are contractually obliged to not own the property once they finish doing the drawing. It's like a commission. And that's really sad, I think, because, I mean, why not let them keep the original and just do Xerox? You know what I mean? But, yeah.
I mean, it's his work. He deserved it.
His work, that's right.
Same fella did the original Star Wars poster as well, and I think he did the other two. The two sequels to it. There's loads of stuff that you wouldn't realise he'd done.
Oh, such a shame. I didn't know about this, to be fair, but yeah, that's really sad news, definitely. And we got.
I've not seen the dual mocked up poster as well, whatever that means.
No, I'm not too sure, to be fair. We got Slipknot fans saying for a 50-year-old movie poster with Jaws artwork is still impactful and scary. Yep, 100% agree with that, to be fair, definitely.
I still to this day say it's the greatest film artwork of all time. It was that drew me before I'd even seen the film.
It's just none of the. Do you ever notice that posters today are just nothing near as good as anything that was back in the 80s or 70s or anything like that?
No.
Just look at. Here's a prime example of it. Just look at the fucking recently announced James Cameron's movies coming out in 4K. Look at the artwork on every single one of them. They look absolutely horrendous to do. Fucking horrendous. The Abyss in particular, I thought was awful. I did. The
thing is, in the 70s especially, they were all painted, weren't they? Like Star Wars, Jaws, all of them, all the Disney ones. And then for some bizarre reason, later on, 90s-ish, maybe late 80s, they started doing like photographs of the cast or screenshots. Nobody painted them anymore, and that's when it sort of started to suffer.
I think in Spanish and Italian movies, if I'm right, where they used to use like watercolors, and then other movie houses like using oils. But they all look lovely because they were all individual and different and nice. And there's an effort you can see in there. And now it's Photoshop, cut, paste. Yeah.
It's everything, isn't it, with movies? Even back in the. I was really just talking to my fiance about this as well. Even music themes. Today, like nothing is memorable anymore.
Nah.
It's strange. What's the last memorable movie theme? I'm struggling to think of one.
I really don't
The
know.
most memorable to me that I can think of was probably Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's good. That's good show. Yeah.
So we're talking 30 years ago for that, nearly.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Maybe Dragon and Bruce Lee story with Finta, that was pretty insane, to be fair. I really do like the music in that film, but then again, that came out the same year.
Again, old films though.
Yeah.
And maybe Jaws, Saw. the Saw theme.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good
Was
one.
pretty good. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I thought
The
Scott
bit that
was gonna
comes
say
up when you're going to
Mortal
get the
Kombat.
reveal.
That's it.
Mm.
DDD. Yeah, that one. Yes, I went DDD.
Mm.
But what
Sorry,
Yeah.
Andy,
would
what you
you?
said though?
I thought Scott was going to say Mortal Kombat.
Oh God! Mortal Kombat.
Duh, 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 duh.
And we've got Connor saying, finally, Disney are releasing Aliens and True Lies on 4K. Yes, they are. And he says, just hope it's not tampered, True Lies, as it might be politically incorrect.
I was only
Yeah.
going to say, by the way, I think Basic Instinct was the last good theme that I can think of that's in my head at the moment.
That's another. Again, though, 90s. A long time.
Yes.
It is, yeah, it's a shame.
There's another one. What's the other one that was announced? There was Aliens, True Lies, and another one was announced. The Abyss.
I think, yeah. I'll probably be getting all three of those, to be fair.
Well, it was the
I'll
Abyss
be
and
having a
True
dabble of
Lies.
True Lies, like.
It was the Abyss and True Lies that everybody was waiting for, really.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Abyss and True Lies. Fuck that. Aliens is. I put that ahead of the fucking lot of them. Fuck that. Aliens is the one I want.
Yes, I want Aliens as well.
You know, Jesus Christ. Probably the greatest
True Lies
sequel ever made.
The Abyss is overrated from my point of view. I mean, I've got the Laserdisc special edition, and I remember seeing that at the cinema. And then when the special edition came out, I remember saying, they've added 20 minutes at the end. It was a whole fucking different ending. I was going, what the fuck's going on here? There's a bloody great big thing coming out of the sea and all sorts of shit. I was going,
I actually love that. I love that extended scene, that title wave sequence. I get it. You know, it's to show that they're trying to show you how
that was
powerful.
the thing. I saw it at the theatre without that extended scene in, and I was going,
Yeah.
this is, apart from the water effects, I was going, what the fuck's this?
Oh, well,
and
I
the special edition came out, and I went, fucking hell, why didn't you show that?
The weird thing is, every time I watch The Abyss, no matter, like, there's no question about it. It's a visual showcase of a movie. There's no question about it. Even now, I know it's still going to hold up. But I have to admit, when I watch that movie, it's the acting. Like Ed Harris, that scene when he's resuscitating Yawan, it gets me every time.
Do you think they'll put the cutscenes back in? You know, where they saw the rats that were suffering with the gel, you know, that's got oxygen in it. They said they cut that whole out because the humanization of things, you can't have that because you're showing animals in peril. Because I don't know if you know, you won't know this.
But in that case, then we may as well fucking get rid of bloody Watership fucking Down. You know, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I was just asking because that was a major scene that was cut out of every version that I've known of. Because
I just want the theatrical. I want the extended cut. Just give us what we want. Give it what the fans want, and leave it at that. You know, it's ridiculous.
I agree, 100%.
That was the one for all that I can remember was that scene being cut. I went, oh, hope it's in it.
Yeah.
But will you be getting any of those, Andy, on 4K when they get released?
Yeah, I could probably be going in for all three of them. Sorry, to be honest.
Just bear with me.
Titanic is coming out now as well.
Just bear with me, guys.
Yeah, I've got Titanic on pre-order.
And I just noticed as well, someone posted up, it was the four of them, it was True Lies, Aliens, Titanic, The Abyss. And then I noticed there was 2 releases for the Avatar as well. What the fuck are they?
Oh, I got a clue.
No, don't tell me they're bringing out fucking Avatar 1 and 2 again in some fucking special packaging.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
They're not even.
He's very handy with his avatars.
They're not that great, to be fair.
They're not that great,
like
the Avatar films. They're just not.
Yeah, where's fucking Piranha 2 4K?
Yeah.
Where's the... I'd love to see the Terminator get a 4K.
Yeah, I want Terminator on 4K. That'd be awesome.
Why did 2 come out, but the first one hasn't? It makes no sense.
James Cameron.
Yeah.
Enough said.
What a prize cunt.
They're like, it is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not going to get on to it.
Frustrating as fuck.
It is, yeah. I agree.
Sorry about that.
Is. Oh, no worries, Delboy.
My mother's just come out of hospital, and I just wanted to make sure she got back into bed.
Oh,
hope she's okay.
Hope she's doing all right.
And Gary says, Keith, I've sent you the link on Instagram for Megan in Black Friday sale. I've never used them before, but I have heard of them. Not sure what shipping is like, but maybe worth a look.
Gary, I actually went on to that. I presume he's talking about. I think it's King of Steel Media, and I went on to their website, and rest assured, there was the Megan release, £40, fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Put it into my basket. Delivery charge €25.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's gone up to it's 40. I think it was €46, and then you put that €25 on top of it. I'm not paying it. Simple as. I'm not. I stand by what I said in my video tonight. I said I like that Megan release. I want it, but it's a €45 edition, and I don't want to spend a penny more on it.
Mm.
Oh, that Harry Potter set. That Harry Potter set. That's in steelbook format in a big block with actual slip covers as well. I think there's a friend of mine called Jake who was interested in getting it, and it's down to £111. Would you say that the transfers and that price is good enough at that sort of price? Because it is £40 or £5 off of what the retail price was, £150.
I actually done a video on the top 10 most underwhelming franchises on 4K.
Yeah.
And I know Harry Potter was in that top 10.
Because I remember you saying that I think the transfers are mixed during this.
They're very, very
over the shop.
Inconsistent. Yeah. Honestly, Del, I for that price, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Well, if Jake's listening, I hope he hears that. The Mad Max ones were down to the tin set of the Mad Max was down to $34.95 as well.
Oh wow, okay.
For the four films
just quickly, something I wanted to say there as well, just to Gary that left that link for me. The fella that I told you about that sent me the Rambo collection, he seen my video tonight, and he reckons he's got it for me. That Megan release. He said he has a friend that runs a business, and he thinks he can get it for me. So I think I might actually have it. So we'll have to see.
Awesome, that'd be great if you could get that, Keith. Definitely. And we've got a Buddy Tenant saying last Blu-ray bought with 4 Blu-ray Karate Kid collection box set. Very, very nice. Awesome stuff, mate. And Carlos saying Georgia Mildred was a funny TV show back in the day. Indeed it was. I absolutely love that show. It's so funny. I grew up watching that when I was a kid.
I've watched all the series and oh god, I had an absolute blast. I loved it. It's so funny.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed me watching it. I wouldn't mind watching it again at some point, to be fair. It is really good. What about yourself, Andy? Have you seen Georgia Mildred before?
No, it's something that I know of, but I've never actually seen. Yeah.
No worries, Andy.
They're a knockout, the pair of them.
They are. They're so funny. They're brilliant. And Delboy, I know you're a massive fan, obviously, as you said.
I'm glad I made Nigel happy by sending that and the film to him, because obviously I've got a soft spot for the whole trilogy, really, that came out with from Man About the House. Such a shame about You for Joyce.
I know.
He was married. Yeah. He was married, to I think his name's Glyn something over. He's Dave at the Winchester Bar in Minder.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I only found that out the other day because I stumbled across a documentary about You for Joyce.
Yeah. He was devastated when she went. Basically, love of his life gone. Drink, terrible thing. There you go.
Definitely. Very, very sad news.
She had terrible stage fright when she recorded George and Mildred because they did it in front of an audience. She had to have I think it was a brandy every time she went on. She used to get really, really bad stage fright.
Very few interviews with them as well. They showed a documentary of 50 Years of Man About the House on Channel 5 about 3 weeks ago. They showed them all the interviews they ever did. There was 2 through the whole of that.
Wow.
That Man About the House, all the way through to the end of George and Mildred. There's 2 interviews with both of them together. That's it. Shame. What an act, double act. Right.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
Can't
What
believe
about-
George was in his was in his 40s. Well, no, end of his 30s, beginning of his 40s when he played George, the character, for the first time. Bloody hell!
Fuck me, he looked older than me then.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
A bit like John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's in body bags.
Yeah. He's looked about 80 years old for the past 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yourself, Keith?
I've never seen it. I've never even heard of it. Believe it or
Such a
not.
shame.
No worries, Keith.
You've
Yeah.
never
It's
heard? Oh, I want to show you the picture of them both.
A lot of enjoyment.
You might
Definitely.
recognise them when you see them.
No. No. Can't
No?
say I do. No.
Wow.
No.
See, I know him from Wizardora when I was growing
Yeah.
up watching that.
Yeah.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
No worries, Keith. All good. We got Matt Chat saying the 88 films new lineup looks okay. Blood on Satan's Claw, Witchfinder General, Blade in the Dark, Count Dracula, Gold, Evil Dead Trap 1 and 2, Night of the Comet. Some decent titles there.
Wow.
Lots of stuff.
Night of the Comet sticks out for me, but there you go.
I knew about all the ones up to and including Count Dracula. Count Dracula is the Jess Franco one,
Yeah.
which I've wanted for years.
I tell you,
But all these are 4K as well, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone sent me links to them all today, and I think they're all getting like limited sets as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Blood on Satan's Claw, I've got on Blu-ray, but this is 4K. And I know
Wow.
Witchfinder General is and a Blade in the Dark. I don't have a Blade in the Dark. I don't
I
think.
don't.
Wasn't
Oh,
Witchfinder Generals? Oh, sorry, you carry on, Scott.
No worries.
Witchfinder
that one.
General's Vincent Price.
It is, yeah. I would probably
I've never seen it, mine.
I was going to say, I think that was his favourite film, is what I was going to say. I think he was in a documentary somewhere where he said he got the most enjoyment playing in Witchfinder General, but I'm not sure if I'm getting that mixed up with Wickham. I don't know.
Blood on Satan's Claw is fantastic.
I do want to watch that, to be fair, and I probably will get that, to be fair.
You
because
see,
I do
you
wanna
see
watch that.
Linda Hayden full frontal. Dear me,
Oh,
she was stunning.
I've heard of her, but I can't remember what she looks like, to be honest.
She's in some of the Hammer films. She's in Taste the Blood of Dracula.
Not seen
She's
that
in
one.
that video nasty that was called Expose, but it's known mainly as House on Straw Hill. She's in that. She regrets making that one.
I haven't seen that one.
I loved it. I think it's a great film.
Blood
Awesome
on Satan's
stuff.
Clawson. Anyway, Witchfinder General.
But she is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful face.
Mm.
And
Oh,
titties.
You're looking at her fucking face. Do me a
So
favor.
and the titties. Sally Watch has a nice bush as well. Wouldn't mind having a little sniff.
Not if you had crabs.
Oh, I would like.
Fishy Fingers Fish Market, it'll smell like.
Oh.
Bird's-eyes fishy fingers. Goodness gracious me.
Because nobody knows what goes in my gristles.
Now then, would you like to sniff my fishy fingers? Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely like to get Witchfinder General as well, because I do really like that film. I haven't seen it in a really very long time as well, so I would like to rewatch that again, to be fair. Blade in the Dark, great things about it, so we'll definitely get that. Count Dracula, possibly, heard good things about that one as well. Never heard of Gold, to be honest, so I'm not really too sure. Evil Dead Trap 1 and 2, possibly. Definitely not even comment, because I've been wanting to watch that for such a long time, and I would definitely not forget that.
That's the one I'd target. Straight away.
What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I want to check out Blood on Satan's Claw now that Nigel's gone on about it.
Get your Kleenex ready.
Yeah.
Windscreen wiper on the 55-inch monitor.
It'll have to be
Second though, you better get a bucket as well when you see it because you'll fucking jizz for an hour.
Yeah. Bucket and a squeegee.
Yeah, squeegee mop. I've seen Night of the Comet. I think I've got that on Arrow. I enjoyed that. And Gold, I think I've seen. I think that's the one with Roger Moore.
Yeah, I think it is.
Possibly, yeah.
Is it the one with Spandau Ballet?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Main theme.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really good choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Delboy?
Oh, Night of the Comet, Blood and Satan's Claw, Witchfinder General. Possibly the others, but those would be the three.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. Great choices there. What about yourself, Keith?
I got so many messages on Instagram, people sending me links to all of these, and I was kind of going, what the fuck are you sending them to me for? When have you ever seen me do reviews of movies like this on my channel? But I have to admit, when they did send them to me, I was like, God damn, they look fucking great. They do. It's kind of, it's one of those things that I'd almost buy them just for the additions alone, and fingers crossed, the movies are enjoyable. You know, that kind of thing. But Night of the Comet is definitely the one that I know of the lot, and I had a fun time with that movie.
That's the one that I kept in my Laserdisc collection. I've still got Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet, nice.
Awesome stuff. Great choices there, Keith, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
I would love to get Blood on Satan's Claw, Witchfinder General, Blade in the Dark, and Count Dracula. Evil Dead Trap 1 and 2 I've heard of. I just wouldn't dare sort of like risk getting them without seeing them.
Yeah, I can understand that. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there, my friend.
Thank you.
No worries. We got Andy say, "Once Upon a Time in the West for me, top 10 favourite films ever made." Oh wow, great stuff there. What's your top 10 films? We can't do a top 10, but
well, we go till about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Start now.
Go to my channel and watch my video. I've done my top 20, I think it is.
That's a very good shout, to be fair, Nigel. And
I think I can name the first 5, and they begin with J, don't they?
One of them.
Yeah. I think one of them's Friday 13th as well, the original.
Creep Show?
Yep.
Jaws, Friday the 13th.
Halloween.
Yeah. Fuck, what's number 5?
Jaws, Creep Show, Halloween, Friday the 13th. I think American Wealth in London's in there. The Warriors, was that in my top 10, I think, possibly? I can't remember what order I put them in now.
That's a good film, The Warriors. I love that.
The Wraith was top 20, but I don't know whether that got in my top 10 or not.
There's a song in that film I absolutely love.
That film is just phenomenal from start to finish.
That opening song's amazing.
Can't remember it now.
Is it Where's the Fire?
I think it is. Yes, now you've said that.
Yeah.
Great film. I love the
It's got a pretty decent soundtrack in general, to be honest.
It does.
All 80s stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure Billy Idol's in it at one point as well, and one of his songs.
I was getting mixed up with Nigel's poster as well, because that's where the Jaws 2 and the 3 came, because he was going, right, the first one's Jaws, and the second one's Jaws, and the third one was Jaws. And I was going, that's probably why I was going, first 5 has got Jaws in it.
Do you know, the Creep Show quad would have been in that, but I've already got the fucker. Yeah. I still can't believe I do.
There's just one that you'd like, isn't there, in that? Quad
of what?
Of Creep Show. Wasn't there one quad core that you said, I'd like that one as well, but it's not the normal release? Because you get the obviously the skeleton and the crypt, but the one that you like is the gravestone, isn't it?
That's the one I've got.
Yeah. But didn't you show it the other day? There's a third one that was a Spanish one or something, and you said, "Oh, that one's slightly different."
Oh fuck! I can't remember now.
Because you said it, this one's just slightly different, but I still like the original one that we had for the UK. That was I'm pretty sure you said there was a foreign one that was just slightly different.
Can't remember now. I talk that much shit. I forget what I say.
He's talking about editions or what?
The actual theatrical or promotional poster for it.
All right, sorry.
Go and watch the Creep Show 4K unboxing all the way through, guys. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Because I only just done a review on it as well. I wasn't sure who he was talking about. Don't fucking mind him. Mine's fucking better.
Is it fuck? I swear more. Fuck him.
Mine comes out tomorrow. Watch that one.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. You have a fantastic top 10 list, my friends. Great films there.
That's what I can remember of the fuck.
Yeah, no worries. But I'll probably do top 5 maybe. I not in any order, but got The Shining's definitely in there. Hacksaw Ridge as well would be in there. What else? Obviously the original Dawn of the Dead, that goes without saying. That I love that film so much. Rocky 3 is also in that list as well. We've just had such great time with that film. And Whiplash as well is also in there. Absolutely adore that film. Yeah. As one of my favourite endings to a film ever.
Just what? I wanted to buy the steel book of that and I missed it. I've still only got the slip cover of that. There you go.
Did you notice tonight's thumbnail was for you, young man?
I did, yes, and I really
I thought you'd like that one.
Nigel, brilliant. I loved it. It's great fun now. Thank you so much, Nigel. Really do appreciate that.
I said I was going to spring it on you at some point, but fuck it, I'll do it for this one.
Yeah, awesome stuff, Nigel. Much appreciated. And
very welcome, sir.
Andy, what are some of your favourite films?
Probably narrow it down to a top 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Starting with Bastard Out of Carolina.
Right. No, but I
Serbian film.
I do have to say, number one for me would definitely be Exorcist 2. The Heretic.
What a lie!
I like that little cocky swagger. Number one for me would have to be Exorcist 2.
Yeah, hang on. I'll just compile my list now. Look. Give you. Just go. Look.
He's looking in the Hong Kong Book of Kung Fu franchise.
It's too hard to narrow it down to 10.
It is.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Mine originally was going to be a top 10. I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm doing 20.
Yeah.
It's too difficult.
A long time ago,
in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible,
far away, in a galaxy far away. I tried to do a top 20 in each sort of like area, like horror, science fiction, comedy, and all of that sort of stuff, and I had a difficulty doing that. And that's when I sort of like put down that I can't really do a top 10. There's just too many, and just because this one's number one in horror doesn't make it necessarily my number one film, and I just find it really, therefore, difficult to come up with a top 10. Kudos to people that can. I'm just one of those people that can't. Once Upon a Time in the West would be there, as would be Some Like It Hot, as would be The Shining. But it's just, I can't narrow it down. I'm sorry. So you can move on from me. I just thought I'd let you know that's the reason why I can't do it. Love film too much. Me to narrow it down.
That's fair enough. Delboy could definitely understand that. Some great choices there, though. And Andy, I'm assuming that Boogie Nights would be one of your picks as well.
Yeah, I do love that film.
Biggest Dickus is called, isn't it?
Awesome choice, Andy. Great stuff there. What about yourself, Keith?
And the weird thing is when someone brings up, me, because I've never done it on my video. I have no channel. I'm never going to do it on my channel because I wouldn't want to put that top 10 together. But I find what makes it easier is if I can actually do it one movie from each genre. Where I can do horror, Halloween, sci-fi, aliens, comedy, Porky's, musical, Grease, thriller, Fugitive. I find it's a lot easier to do it that way. Drama, Forrest Gump. It's
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, if you ask me to try and do it, 10 together, no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, how do you put the number one in drama somewhere in there, and you just go, well, I just can't do it.
I can't.
Do you know when people say like what your favourite comedy films and all that? I never think of Porky's, and I fucking love that film.
The scene.
I'm too busy thinking of like, oh yeah, Airplane, Stir Crazy, Blazing Saddles, but Porky's is definitely way up there.
Porky's there's like a
Kim
there's
Cattrall's
almost like
in
this,
there.
it's the scene where Lassie, Kim Cattrall, and then when that scene ends and it goes into the principal's office, it just floors me, absolutely floors me.
Scott, can you do a Kim Cattrall impression, please, for us?
No, I can't.
Scott, give that a go, Scott.
No, you're right.
He's that bit in Psycho too, with a fucker like praise the Lord to him, and then he's fucking the recording watching porn. Look, fucking size of the dick on him. Look at the size of the dick on that motherfucker. I'm like, Jesus.
I wouldn't mind. That's not even Porky's. That's the second one.
I said that's the second one, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I thought you said Psycho 2 for a minute.
That's what I thought you said for a second.
I thought you said Psycho 2.
Porky's 2. No, I said the second one.
I thought you said Psycho 2, to be fair.
I thought you said.
You're going to have to watch it back.
I will, yeah.
Obviously not right now while we're midstream.
Oh, yeah. I
don't remember that. Norman Bates saying that.
Unless it's in the remake of Psycho when he's pulling himself off.
Yeah.
We've got Carlos saying, as you guys mentioned, Witness, some of your fave Harrison Ford movies. Great question there, Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably going to go with The Fugitive being one of them.
Coming out on Monday, by the way, Scott.
Oh, nice.
On 4K, yeah.
Got the
steelbook of that coming. Yeah.
Nice.
I have it pre-ordered. I actually have the steelbook pre-ordered. And I can already envision my video of me complaining about the steelbook because it looks shit. It does. It does look terrible.
It's drawn, isn't it, compared to the sort of like blurry front that you'd get of the original release, isn't it?
And the only reason to why I'm getting it is because the fucking standard release looks equally as bad with its artwork. So, sorry, Scott, sorry.
No worries, Keith, all good. I'm glad it's coming out on 4K at last because it is a great film, definitely. And also Star Wars and Indiana Jones as well, The Last Crusade. Well, all the Indiana Jones films are pretty great, to be fair. Yeah, but I think that'd be it, to be fair, for Harrison Ford films off the top of my head. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, apart from the obvious, like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Blade Runner, I'm going to go with Presumed Innocent. I fucking love that film. I think Raul Julia's great in it. Harrison Ford's great in it. John McClane's wife's in it as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Mrs. McClane.
Yeah. Hard. And
sorry, the only reason why I'm laughing is because we watched Salem's Lot there not so long ago, and I done the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, James, it's Mrs. McClane.
Yeah. Holly Gennaro. And there's one I quite like. It's a little bit underrated. It gets slated, but I think it's called Firewall.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah.
of that, yeah.
Yeah, I like that film. And 42 as well is pretty good. Regarding Henry.
You're going to name them all now.
Well,
Wow, Jesus, you're
Yeah.
going to leave anything for us.
yeah, Click Clear and Present Danger and Patriot Games.
Oh, great choices there,
Yeah.
Andy. I really like Patriot Games. Great film, that.
Well, I kind of agree with what Nigel said. I just think he just kind of looks like a grumpy arsehole. He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
But it's just
In
like
everything, in interviews and everything, he's a grumpy old bastard.
he just seems like, oh, don't approach him on a bad day.
It's fucking hard work.
Yeah. But he's amazing at what he does.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been a miserable cunt. Yeah, he is.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great choices there. Some really good films.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries. What about yourself, Delboy?
Is there anything left? Like I said, just like Andy, Indiana Jones, take all those aside, Blade Runner and all of that. I think the only one that wasn't mentioned there was one that not a lot of people like, but I love the score in it, and that's Frantic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ennio Morricone, you see. It's just there's something about Ennio Morricone, so he could just turn a film that's sort of mediocre into something that's watchable, you know.
Yeah.
Frantic's one of those European type films that you can sort of like just tell. Is it Polanski?
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, adding that to the flavour, Frantic, that'll be it.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. Great choice there. What about yourself, Keith?
No one mentioned Get Off My Plane. Fuck you, Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Fuck my
It's
plane.
fucking great. It's fucking deaths in a movie. Oh my god. I had a fucking hard on at the end of that movie. I love that much so much. He was fucking asking for a big time in that fucking movie. Wow.
What film is this?
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Air Force One, yeah.
I've never seen it.
There's two where he played the president, though, wasn't there? There was Air Force One and another one, wasn't there?
No, he only played the president once.
Oh, right. I was pretty sure. I thought he there was a follow up to that or something.
Working Girl, I thought was fantastic. I loved that movie.
Oh, wow, yeah.
There's actually one movie that no one ever talks about with him. I found it to be very funny. 6 Days, 7 Nights.
And I was going to say that one because
Yeah.
the plane crash and everything, landing on the island and everything is all quite good, but it just falls flat. I think when the other half of it is the couples on the island where they're just waiting for them to say that they're pronounced dead or something, and I thought that fell flat.
David Schwimmer's performance in that movie is absolutely shocking. It is. I don't particularly rate him as an actor anyway, but he was particularly bad in that movie. I could do without. I kind of get what you're saying there. Whenever it went back to that, I just had no interest. It was just I wanted to see what was going on.
Apart from the girl, I'm only interested in the girl. Right, we go past that.
I think that's directed by Ivan Reitman as well.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Really great choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
For me, I've only got two of him in, and that'll do me. Witness and American Graffiti.
Oh yes, that's a good one. American Graffiti, I do like that.
I love that film.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there, my friend. Have we got
And then, by the way, just out of curiosity, did anyone pre-order the Indiana Jones movie? Just out of curiosity.
No, I didn't.
Right.
Steelbook, yeah.
I'm finding it hard to pre-order it.
I pre-ordered
just to complete it for me, but that was all.
I pre-ordered the Naked Gun Steelbook instead.
Oh yeah,
as well.
That looks great, yeah.
I've got that on pre-order as well.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that movie.
Yeah,
that's Naked Gun is so good.
Funny.
The scene at the end of the OJ at the end of it.
It's so funny.
Even 2 and 3 are great as well.
Yeah,
I like all 3 of them.
I do.
Aye, Beaver.
I think the third one's the funniest, but I think the first one's the better movie.
Yeah.
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 I love the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Great. It's brilliant.
Awesome. And we've got Winslow here with a Winslow wave. Hello, mate.
Yep.
And we got Slipknot fans saying the pick wave in hand. There's a YouTube emoji. It seems to it doesn't appear in the comments. All right.
Oh.
Thank you for clearing us.
I'm glad you cleared that one up.
Yeah. So. And we've got Gary North here. Hello, mate. Great.
All right, Gaz.
Got Winslow saying, talking to Michael Mann, I've got tickets to see him live at Michael Mann in conversation with BFI, but train works looks like I won't be able to get there. It would have been great to hear him talk. Oh, that's a shame, mate. That's really sad to hear.
I'd rather go and see his brother Adolf.
Oh, Christ. I wouldn't.
And his cousin Neanderthal.
And his sister walk like her.
Man, terrible joke.
And his evil twin. Oh, man. 60. Oh, please, you fucking self.
We got Matt Chat saying, I remember Keith from a long time ago, VHS days. I remember his soundtrack was by Tangerine Dream. Yes. Yeah. Awesome stuff, mate. And we've got Raised by Movies.
Stillfield.
Hello, mate. Good to see you here. So, what's all of your favourite horror movie released in the last couple of years? Hoping you'll say something I haven't seen, but no, just it's a movie scared the shit out of me. Very good question there, my friend. Last couple years.
We actually mentioned two. We mentioned two there. Again, very underrated movies. Like I said, Dash Better Watch Out. Open 24 hours. Again, if you haven't checked them out, they're two decent horror movies.
I'm going to hunt them down.
I'm going to give those a watch as well, definitely.
Black Phone. I really love that movie as well.
I
certainly won't be fucking smart.
I'm going to say maybe Barbarian. That was a really good horror film from the last couple of years. I did really like that one. Oh, it's really good, Keith. Really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Has some really creepy scenes in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, really creepy stuff.
Evil Dead Rise, actually, that would be well up my list as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. Great choices, Keith. Some really good horror films there, mate. And Andy, what about yourself?
This might be stretching out the couple of years bracket a little bit, but Hellfest.
Yeah. I'm so goddamn happy. I really am.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I just had a blast with it. Yeah. And that 4K. Wow.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah. Oh,
it's not even a native 4K disc either.
Wow.
Awesome stuff,
film.
Great choice there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Delboy?
This is where I have to sort of like say hands down to everybody, you know, because you all know horror better than me. I'm the weak link. The only one that comes to mind that I really, really remember stunningly well is Get Out.
That's a good one.
That is a great
film. And that's the only one that I can really say stands out for me. That's a little bit obscure off of the Saw and all of the rest that, you know, that I go on with you guys and everybody talks about all of those. Get Out, I think, is the one that sticks out for me as the doesn't get mentioned a lot and is a great horror. You know.
Awesome stuff, Delboy. That's a great choice there, my friend. I really do like that film. What about yourself, Nigel?
I would have to say Megan would be definitely one of mine.
That's a good one.
I thought you were going to say Men.
Is that supposed to be fucking horror?
Oh, you know what?
I categorise that under shit.
You know what we forgot?
Oh.
Exorcist 2.
Axe and Pearl.
Fuck me,
it's
Pearl.
Pearl, yes, Pearl, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that a good one?
definitely them two.
Is that a good one? I don't know. See, Pearl.
Oh, great. X and Pearl.
You've never seen X or Pearl? Wow, you need to see them.
You do, yeah.
Remember, I've put my hand up. I've said horror. This is where I'm learning from you guys. I don't know too much.
They're kind of different though, especially Pearl.
Yeah.
That's what I love. That's what I love about them.
Mm.
I didn't want the same thing twice.
No, that's why I mentioned that when I said Doctor Sleep was probably what the perfect sequel is, because you'd never know it was a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah.
Yep, that's very true, and that is a very good film. To be fair, I love that one as well.
Yeah, I got that and watched it. Yeah.
Wow.
I did listen. Ginger Snaps I got from Nigel, and I've watched the first one of that and thought it was all right. There's 2 more for me to go.
I've heard the second one's actually pretty good.
I'm slowly getting through all the ones
that
you guys have recommended to me. It's such a big list now. It's like,
I'm actually just looking at my collection here.
That's a fucking cancel, man, because I was skint. I thought too many others had come out trying to cancel us.
This is a movie I really enjoyed. Everyone seems to hate it, but I got this one there recently. Kevin Bacon. You should have, what was it called?
You
should have left.
Yeah,
I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was a good little horror movie. Yeah, it's good. It's called You Should Have Left. It's one of those things where he has the opportunity to leave this house. He chooses not to, and shit starts happening in the house, and all of a sudden he can't leave. No matter what he tries, he cannot leave.
I thought you were going to turn around and say something like, "You should have left this back on the shelf."
No, I really enjoyed that one.
It's a good one. Right.
Awesome stuff, Keith. That's a great choice there. And what about yourself, Nigel?
Yeah, I'm glad he's reminded me. Yeah, definitely X and Pearl. For me, particularly Pearl. Scream 5, I would say.
Oh, yep, good choice.
What was the other one? It's not exactly a horror, but it's got elements of horror in it. That Violent Night. It's just an absolute blast, but it's got like a bit of everything in it. It's quite gory in parts and fucking brutal. But it's got loads of other. I mean, it's funny. It's a Christmas film as well, so I really do highly recommend that. I think it's an absolute cracker. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, it's from 2020 though, so that's 3 years, not 2. The Last Matinee.
Oh yes, that's another great choice. I love that film.
See?
If you go looking for it, that's the sleeve you want if you're going to buy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't let that artwork put you off, because it looks a bit cheesy. That it's basically a slasher film in a cinema, but it is subtitled. But that doesn't spoil the enjoyment.
It's amazing what comes into your mind, because every time somebody says X, I keep thinking of X, the man with X-ray eyes.
Oh wow!
Right, how far back is that? 68.
Oh wow, that's well back, yeah.
Right.
When I met up with John, he gave me a cracker to watch. He's oh, there you go, you can have that. I haven't watched it yet.
The Greasy Strangler, yes.
Right.
Lots of sex and grease. And...
I didn't know whether to thank him or stick it up his fucking ass. You see that fucker there? He's always got his cock out, apparently.
Yeah, it's a strange film. Yes, it's very strange.
Do you know what the weird thing is? He's got a copy of it as well.
Oh,
He buys some weird outlandish shit in.
No slipcase.
I don't think it actually came with one.
No, it don't come with one. No.
No, it's just
this is going to be. I'm thinking, is this Virgin on Pink Flamingo's territory here?
I take it HMV still haven't got Rocky 3 slipcase yet. Then no.
Rocky 4.
Rocky 4, is it?
They had it up Newcastle the other day, yeah, and it was in the 2 for 20 or 2 for 25. But
I remember you were saying that's one that you were looking out for, so you can continue your endeavors.
It was there, but I didn't have any money, so I couldn't get it. But yeah, it was definitely there. It was 15 quid on Amazon, and then when Black Friday started, they put the fucker back up to 20 quid.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I was gonna say one thing I can say about Greasy Strangler, Nigel, is it made my most fucked up films of all time on my YouTube list there.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And it did have Pink Flamingos in that list as well. So yeah,
Is that person there eating shit?
I think so. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh God, no.
There's some fucked up stuff in that film, but some of it's actually quite funny as well, from what I remember. That's the strange thing about it.
Includes exclusive reversible greasy sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, greasy.
Such a strange film.
Fucking hell. John, what have you been doing? This is quite sticky. Oh, dear Lord. What the hell?
Yeah,
Looks like I'm in for a real good treat.
Stick to the other side, I think, on that one.
Yes,
The Greasy Strangler.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
Put that on a double bill with the nostril picker.
Nostril picker.
That is a real film. Trust me,
is it? Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but it exists.
I did not know that.
The nostril.
What a name. Wow. Have you seen the Greasy Strangler before?
The coal old fiddler.
No. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
No, really, Andy.
Coal old fiddler, you know.
But yeah, gonna go through a few more comments then think about wrapping the stream up soon. But we've got Wednesday saying absolutely he's one of his favourite filmmakers. Heat, Manhunter, The Insider, Collateral, Thief, Miami Vice, and lots of great ones. Yes, I do agree. Michael Mann was a great director, and I too love quite a few of those films, to be fair. Heat and Manhunter, Collateral, all brilliant films there. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, they're all good films apart from Miami Vice. I wasn't a fan of that film. I like all the others.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really good stuff there. What about yourself, Delboy?
Yeah, he's done some good films. I like Heat and Manhunter, definitely there. I didn't like Miami Vice at all. Yeah, some good stuff there. Yeah, you know, I mean, the standouts for me there, Heat and Manhunter.
Awesome stuff there, Delboy. Really good answer there. What about yourself, Keith?
Yeah, he's a good director. I would never, he'd never be one of my go-to directors if I'm completely honest. But I agree with what the lad said. The Heat, Manhunter, Collateral, I thought was fantastic. Miami Vice, I hate it. I actually can't stress how much I hate that movie.
That's fair enough. Can I definitely understand that. But yeah, glad you enjoy the others, Keith. Awesome stuff there, mate. And what about yourself, Nigel?
Love Heat, hate Manhunter, and I haven't seen the rest.
No.
No worries, but I'm glad you enjoyed Heat, though. That's a great film. I do agree, Nigel. Got Slipknot fans saying, "Well, we'll keep vinyl is beautiful." It's a very nice vinyl, to be fair.
I think it was the first time it's ever been released on vinyl as well.
No.
Oh, that's great.
And you get a rare fucking download code as well to download it.
Wow, that's awesome. We got Carlos saying, "Once Upon a Time in the West is an epic masterpiece. Sergio Leone made the dirty western movie beautiful with the amazing Morricone score soundtrack. Any fans out there, Scott in for a treat. I can't wait to watch this film. To be fair, it looks awesome." But what about yourself, Andy? Have you seen it before?
Yeah, it's been ages since I've seen it though. But I do remember really liking it.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great answer there, my friend. And Delboy, you said top 10 film, was it for you earlier?
Yeah, I've bought it for so many people that I've said, "You haven't seen that film, you've got to be joking me," and I've gone out and bought it instantly. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't say that to me. It's like a red rag to a bull. I love the film. It's marvelous.
Awesome.
Next.
Great stuff, Delboy. What about yourself, Keith?
It's not my genre. It's just not my genre. I'm branching out. I'm trying to get into new westerns that I haven't seen before. But it's not happening at the moment for me. The movies I'm checking out, it's just not happening. Is it Rio Bravo? Is that a Western by any chance? That is a
Yeah.
Western, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
believe so.
I'm going to be. I'm buying that on 4K now in
That's
December.
out. Yeah, it's out soon. That one, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to give that a go. But yeah, it's. I don't know what it is. It's. You know, the weird thing with me with Westerns is when I find one that I like, I love.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be any middle ground with me when it comes to Westerns. I either don't like them or I love them.
Mm.
You know, so I've never seen Once Upon a Time in the West.
Oh,
No. Oh, his face.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. No
Yeah,
worries.
he's back.
see, that's the trouble. You see, if something works out right for Keith later on after this stream, that might be an extra disc that's in the back. That's the fucking problem with me when somebody turns on silence into the fucking hell. Red rag bull. Told you.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if you heard me. I do own Once Upon a Time in the West.
Oh, right. Okay.
I do. I actually have it. I just never watched it. Don't know why. But like I'm behind in my westerns. Like I haven't seen a single any of the top Clint Eastwood ones. Like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've seen none of them.
Wow.
You know, so
Yeah, so Pale Rider, Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, fantastic. Loved Unforgiven.
Yeah.
Tombstone is probably my favorite western.
I've heard that's
If I could be-
really
yeah.
good, to be fair.
Thought that was fantastic.
Hang 'em Highs are good, and it's quite violent, that one.
Yeah, Young Guns. I love the Young Guns movies, even though
Mm.
I don't think they're seen as a western in the western sense.
And then he said Blazing Saddles. But...
Oh my
That's my
god,
favourite
so
one.
good. That is so good.
It is
That is so
brilliant.
good.
I do agree. Awesome stuff, Keith. What about yourself, Nigel?
No, but I am one of the said fuckers who has received Once Upon a Time in the West from that said fucker, but I haven't watched it yet.
No worries, Nigel. I hope you enjoy it when you get around to watching it.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got Danny Jukes here. Hello, mate.
Hey,
Great
Danny,
to
how
see
you
you here.
All right, Danny.
And we've got Carlos saying, guys, give us a few movie favourites which you class as a movie epic and masterpiece. Oh, great question there, Carlos. Good, Bad, the Ugly is probably one of them. To be fair, I really do like that film, and it is definitely an epic, I think. Gladiator as well was probably one of them. I really love that film, and again, probably is a movie epic. Masterpiece. Shawshank Redemption's a masterpiece. I absolutely adore that film. Everything from the acting to the music, just to the story. Absolutely brilliant film. Yeah, those be my choices off the top of my head. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, so I don't like to use the term masterpiece too often.
Yeah.
I use it if I watch a film and I think there was absolutely nothing I could change or criticize about that film. Everything about it was perfect. Ones for me that fit that criteria are Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
Oh, yes. Another good one.
12 Angry Men.
Oh, yes. That's brilliant.
That movie's flawless.
So good.
And it just takes place in one room and it's just fucking brilliant.
Yeah, 100% agree with that, Andy. Great choices there, Andy. Really good films there, mate.
Yeah, Scott.
No worries. What about yourself, Delboy?
It's so difficult. Yeah, 12 Angry Men. Can't fault that. Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
Ooh. Ben-Hur. There's just too many. Move on to the next one because mine would be all old shit that nobody will recognise anyway. So get to the good stuff with the others.
No worries, Delboy. Still some really good films there, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
You probably shouldn't have come on to me because I only just reviewed it the other day. The Great Escape. Something to mind. To me, that is the perfect movie. Perfect cast. It just everything about it is perfect. Made even more perfect now on 4K. I'm a huge fan of It's a Wonderful Life as well. I think it's an epic masterpiece. I don't know why, but every time I think of epic, when someone puts them two words together, epic masterpiece, I always go back to the 50s, 60s, 70s. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things with me. I actually had another one in my head there. You know what? I love the Sinbad movies. I love the the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, all them as well. Then of course the likes of Ben-Hur, phenomenal. I'm kind of like Delboy. Just the list can go on and on. Too many.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Really good choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
The Shining, the full length version.
Oh yes, good one.
Got to say Jaws for me as well. There was another one I was thinking of. What was it?
Go on, Nigel. Another one. Go on.
Oh, me. I did have another one in mind. I can't think what the hell it was, but it was another long one.
It wasn't Exorcist 2 by any chance, was it?
Oh, that's the one.
That's it, yeah.
The Greasy Strangler? No.
Smile.
Poltergeist.
Fucking smile.
Man, yeah. Man.
He prefers the sequel to it. It's called Frown.
Yeah.
It is disturbing. I've only seen it once, and I am about to see it again, and I'm revving myself up for it. But I would have said it was a masterpiece as well, Schindler's List.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant film.
It's hard to believe that Terry Gilliam
disturbing.
said Spielberg. Terry Gilliam, I seen an interview with him. Terry Gilliam, is that his name? The director.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. He said he actually was criticizing that movie, saying that Spielberg played it safe. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what movie were you watching?
Yeah.
Wow.
Terry Gilliam, as in the Monty Python.
I was going to say, he didn't exactly tip himself over the edge with Brazil or any of those, really, did he? I mean, he didn't go the extra million miles over.
I think what he was trying to say about Schindler's List was it's about the Holocaust. Like he was talking about the Holocaust, but I think he completely missed the point. The movie was about Schindler's List. He was criticizing the ending because we were dealing with a Holocaust here, and at the end of it, it shows Oskar Schindler.
Yeah.
Schindler.
I thought they ended that film lovely.
The ending of that film is perfection.
Yeah, I agree.
The way they go to his grave and all the
it's all the descendants of the Jews,
descendants of all the people he saved. It's
leaving a stone on the
Tell me you can't, like, when you look at that, you don't feel it in the fucking pit of your stomach.
Yeah. It's all the descendants, isn't it? And the actors who played them or their ancestors.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's right, yeah.
I think he's having technical difficulties again, unfortunately. We got
I thought he was going to say Wolf of Wall Street, but there you go.
Not far off.
That would be up there.
Not far off.
As would Dog Day Afternoon, to be honest.
Yes, Nigel, that's a great one.
Same director as 12 Angry Men. Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's both great films. Both like really solid 9, 10 out of 10 films there. And we got Gary saying, "Did you get to speak to Jimmy Nail, Nigel?"
God no, he's not that fucking happy and generous. He basically, the guy on the stage said, we tried to get one of the big three to turn up. The guy who plays Neville, he couldn't make it. He was busy or something. what do they call him out of who plays Dennis out of Benidorm?
Yeah.
Tim Healy.
Mm.
They asked him, he couldn't make it, but he sent a video like to us who turned up, basically thanking us for turning up, and said, "I wish I could be there, but I'm going to the States doing a little tour with my son." And he said so he left a message, everybody clapped and that, and then he said we did get in touch with Jimmy Nail's, or we tried to get in touch with Jimmy Nail's agent. He said, but like we couldn't get hold of him. He said, but to be honest, he said he's not known for being, he's known for being like a bit miserable type of thing. And as soon as he said that, his voice just bellowed from the back, "Yeah, bollocks!" And down he walked, down like the side aisle, and walked him on the stage. So we were second row from the front. We were about 15 feet away from him. And I think it must have been his missus at the side, because like they were asking him, the bloke was asking him more questions. And he asked him another question. She went, "No, absolutely not." And they had to go. It looked like they were on the way out somewhere. So they were gone. Didn't get a chance to speak.
Yeah, but no worries, Nigel. It's a shame that, but yeah, it is Jimmy now, isn't it? He doesn't really do stuff like that normally, to be fair, does he?
Yeah, he's a bit of a miserable fucker.
Yeah, that is very true. And make this the last question for tonight. We got Set Not Fan saying question: what is your favourite Australian movie? Mine is Chopper 2000, starring Eric Bana as a notorious Aussie criminal, Mark Chopper Reed. I've heard that's actually a really good film, to be fair, and I do need to give that a watch at some point. I don't think I've seen that many Australian films, to be honest. The only one that I can think of that I've actually seen is One for Stomper, and I did actually quite like that film. It's a rough watch, that film, but it's not too bad. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, there's a few I quite like. I like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Strictly Ballroom. But one of my favourites is one I watched a couple of months ago. It's called Fortress.
Yeah.
It's not the one with Christopher Lambert.
I know.
It's a completely different movie about a group of bank robbers that take a classroom full of kids hostage. It's fucking awesome. I absolutely love it.
Sounds great, to be fair.
Yeah, they've got like, there's 4 of them, and 3 of them wear like animal masks, and the leader wears a mask of Santa Claus, and it's just brilliant. The way it's so menacing, it becomes a home invasion movie. What the kids do to the bank robbers at the end is just absolutely horrific. I loved it. I just thought it was amazing. Absolutely. The movie gives you this bit of hope where I'll say they lock all these kids in a cave, and the teacher finds a way out, and she's like, "Oh, I found a way out. That's it. We've gone," and then it flips on its head, and it's just a brilliant movie. Absolutely love it. It's called Fortress. If you've not seen it, but yeah, it's amazing.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
I do. Awesome stuff.
It's violent as well. Really violent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really great choices there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Delboy?
Yeah. Can I cheat? I don't know if you can count Mad Max as an Australian film, but it is got an Australian soundtrack that you can actually select on certain physical media. So, where you can have it in its actually Australian dialogue.
That's Australia. It was filmed in Australia, so
yeah. I mean, I've seen. I mean, the earliest Australian film I think I saw was with Jenny Agutter, Walkabout.
Walkabout, yeah. That's got a bleak ending.
It's got a bleak ending, yeah.
Got real animal deaths in that as well, hasn't it?
And then what's the one about the dingoes killed the baby that had Meryl Streep in it? What was that?
Oh, fuck.
Is it Cry in the Dark?
Cry in the Night or something, isn't it?
It's Cry in the Dark.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what it was.
That's
they're the only ones I can really think of at the top of my head when somebody says Australian films.
No worries,
bit eclectic. There you go.
Awesome stuff, really great films there. And yeah, I forgot about Mad Max, so I'll go over that one because I do actually prefer that over Romper Stomper quite a bit, to be fair. What about yourself, Keith? Oh, he smokes again. He smokes
I think his fingers glued to his ear.
Thank you. I can hear his laugh, but I always
Hey, he's back there he is again.
Sorry, I'm having a bit of a trouble here now. I don't know what's happening.
No worries, Keith. No worries at all. But yeah, what's your favourite Australian film?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and get this out quickly in case I do break up. Wolf Creek was fantastic.
That's good.
Razorback, which I only recently watched. I thought I had a great time with as well. There's an actual it's a great comedy horror movie called Undead, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. It's so funny, but the concept of it is quite brilliant. You think it's a typical zombie movie, but you find out there's actually an alien kind of sci-fi element to it as well, which I thought was quite brilliant. Yeah, so they're the three that kind of just jumped at me.
Awesome stuff there, Keith. Really good choices, my friend. And what about yourself, Nigel?
Fucking Wolf Creek.
Nice. Great choice.
Oh, nobody said this. He's got to fucking ruined it.
You could have said Wolf Creek too.
That's fucking brutal, That's really violent compared to the first one. They're both bad, but the second one, fucking hell's brutal.
I have heard it's really brutal, to be fair. Do want to check out the second one, to be fair. I haven't seen that one yet.
The TV series actually fucking pretty darn good as well.
I've heard it is pretty good, that, to be fair. Do need to watch that as well.
For the last 3 years, I've heard, Wolf Creek 3's out this year. Still fucking hasn't come out.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. Yeah.
Seen teaser posters for it and everything, but nothing.
Hopefully they'll release it soon, because the first one was great, and I've heard great things about the second one as well. But awesome stuff, Nigel. Great answer there, my friend. And that'll do it. No worries, and that'll do for tonight's live stream, everyone. Again, thank you all so much for your amazing comments as always. Really do appreciate it. Again, apologies to some of the comments that I did get to, like always, but again, massive thank you for the contribution, everyone. It really does mean a lot, and thank you so much for contributing to the live stream. And of course, thank you to all my brilliant guests tonight for joining me. Really do appreciate you guys joining as always.
Cheers, Scott.
Thanks for having us on, mate.
Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you.
No worries. Great having you all on. And before we go, links in the description box down below. Give all these guys a sub because they all have excellent channels.
Cheers, Scott.
I appreciate
It'll
that.
be appreciated. Thank you so much.
No worries, guys. And we all know what we do at the end of the live stream.
Oh,
yeah, we all know what me and Scott do while the others just sit back and fucking laugh, or Keith plays fucking hide and seek.
I'm sorry, I'm breaking up here. I don't know what's happening.
He's up to paint his toenails.
My head's fell off. So.
You ready, Nigel?
I can't wait.
Bye, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Shot!
Yeah!